What is the reticular activating system, or RAS? The RAS is a bundle of nerves that sits in our brainstem, and its job is to regulate our behavior, consciousness, and motivation. What that means is that the RAS is able to control what incoming information stimulus we are aware of, so that we'll be able to behave in a certain way. Basically, the reticular activating system is there to keep us alive and sane, and it does that by trying to automate our behavior as much as possible. If you've seen anything about the brain, you know that the brain is made up of neurons, and every thought, emotion, concept of any object or abstract anything we can think about is saved in the brain through neural pathways. And the most dominant and frequently used neural pathways, thoughts, get stored in our subconscious for automatic memory recall. However, our behavior works just like the reticular activating system. Remember something you learned for the first time, like learning to drive. It is quite difficult. You need to coordinate every move. It is nerve-wracking. But after doing it for several times, for several years, you don't even think of doing it. It's almost like you're doing it automatic. That's the automation at work, and that's what the RAS does. It decides what information to pass through to the brain so that it can best automate it. Basically, the reticular activating system reinforces what's in the subconscious. If our beliefs, our thoughts in the neural pathways say that we don't like exercising, guess what? We'll battle to go into a fitness routine, because the RAS will only filter out information that will make us avoid exercising, to the point where it will also block information about any fitness success we might achieve. It is significant to understand that the RAS does not distinguish between good and bad behavior, meaning it doesn't care whether we will get fit or not. It doesn't care if it's a good thing for the body or not. It just automates the neural pathways. So if we want to unlock the power of extreme focus and be able to use our mental energy to do whatever we want, it is important to start with the reticular activating system of our brain. So now that we know how significant the RAS is, we can also learn to use it to improve our life. We can use it to have extreme focus, better sleep, wake cycles, and to be able to have deeper consciousness and intention throughout our life. Here are a few techniques that can help us to coordinate our RAS. Meditation is a fantastic way to be able to use our senses to hone into our present experience and to filter out whatever is unnecessary. Of course, just like anything, meditation is a practice that needs to be cultivated over time. It is probably one of the best ways to begin to tap into the power of the RAS. This can help us to bring out clarity, and it also will allow us to improve our focus. It can help us to practice focusing on our goal. If you want to be confident in a suit that you want to wear, then start thinking about it. If you keep thinking that you can't do that, you keep getting distracted from your goals. You keep thinking about all the things that you haven't done or you can't do, then unfortunately you will not be directing your attention, your focus or drive, and activating the RAS to achieve what you want. So start thinking about what you want in your life. Use that as a way to really drive your conscious behavior, therefore your subconscious behavior. Another important step is to learn to do visualizations. Or some may think that visualization is daydreaming and it's a waste of time. It can actually help us to train our RAS. The more we visualize about our goals and the desired outcomes, the bigger our chances of our RAS on reprogramming our behavior. Imagining your future means that you are gradually programming your RAS to focus on your goals and ways to achieve them. Clearly identifying your goals will signalize that this is something important and meaningful, so the RAS will begin to focus on it. Over time, it will learn to pick up on clues and hints in your environment that will help you accomplish your objective. Without the help of the RAS, this important sensory information may be discarded and never delivered to your brain. The RAS is not a superpower, it's just a part of your body that will do what you incline it to do. If you think about a point in your life that you want to reach, your RAS will detect this as essential information, and it will also help you to coordinate your behavior according to the goal. There are several ways for how we can visualize a goal that we want to achieve. One effective method is to practice writing about the goals on a paper. In this way, we are simplifying and conceptualizing our objectives. And finally, the last step is to be active, to start working. For example, if your goal is to start your own business, then make it a habit to spend 1 hour every day working on your business idea. And if you don't have one, educate yourself about businesses. After some time, you'll learn how to attract small-level clients, and as you gain experience and remain focused on the big vision, the RAS will soon show you other opportunities. You will suddenly find a high-paying client after toiling hard for months. The more you stimulate your mind with clear, specific thoughts and sensory detail, the more you'll build a positive emotional state that will increase the power of your brain to achieve your goals and dreams.